shut up, shut up. I'm like shocked because I never thought that he would talk to her like that. When he abuses you, you're a victim. When he abuses Dee Dee, yeah, she does deserve it. I don't give a fuck about her. Fuck her and fuck her. I don't give a shit. I honestly give a shit if she gets punched out. I don't care. I don't care if she gets fucking strangled. I don't care. I don't care about her at all. Corvina has everything on them. Dee Dee keeps pushing Corvina and she will regret it, I believe. I can't feel bad for her. Like, I'm watching her right now. Look, like, supporting him. She's fucking insane. Should I call him? Oh, guys, I just want to fucking, like, give everything another chance and just be things normal. And be like a travel couple and do content together. What? Fuck, I can't help it. I just want to be with them sometimes. Nader, here's the deal. If you really love me and want to be with me, you have to prove it really well. So here's the deal. You have to go online, admit every single time you were abusive to me and apologize. Admit that you love me. Admit that you will do everything to work towards being a better person and towards our relationship because you want a future with me and you want to have babies with me in the future and you want to make things right and become a better person. Then maybe we'll talk. Yeah, I think we are off on thinking Doodoo is being victimized. Anyone want to feel sorry for Doodoo now? Absolutely not. And Sam's Bar Lounge? You have no idea. You have no thought at all how that affects the victims of Nader watching that shit. Yeah, Mr. Toad, it is drama. Especially since it's not true. You don't message somebody the day after being raped or sexually assaulted and cry about being rejected. She's actually like, if you watch her, you can tell she's sitting on a piss pad the whole time. Her camera's pointed at her crotch. Like, you know what I mean? No thought at all how that affects the victims of Nader watching that shit. It's so full of bullshit that she would fucking lose in a second. A second, her own daughter turned her back on her. So I think I'm an empath. I know, like, it looks like sus, but he's like seriously like a really, really, I don't know if it's like a culture thing or what, like, but he's a really, really friendly person. Knowing it's on YouTube is triggering. That shit should not be entertainment. Okay? This is people's fucking lives, you sick fucking idiots.
Well, get this woman, she's a 70, like, I think she's an older woman anyway, that's not really relevant, but she's accusing my ex Nader of sexual assault. She's messaging him, accusing him of rejecting her, and she's gonna like go after him and all this other shit. So like she's just like, her credibility to me is just like, if you want my opinion on the situation, that's my opinion. To me, she's just a crazy old woman looking for clout.
You don't give a fuck, and that's why you're a piece of shit and a bad mom and a shit human. You're a bad mom because you're a shit human, and I hope you fucking rot, and I hope you suffer for what you do to people. When someone ends up in your family sick, Yolanda, it's because you supported a fucking abuser. So don't go crying to anybody about it. My guess is, though, you don't have anyone in your life who loves you, because why the fuck would anyone love someone who supports an abuser? Did you hear her crying in the audio, you fucking insane idiot? Did you hear her crying in the audio, you fucking insane idiot? Her fucking alcoholic squinty face and his fucking tweaker. I can't. I hope they go to hell. I hope they burn in fucking hell. Oh my god. I can't deal with it anymore. I can't. I have to go.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
The whole reason this guy's on YouTube is me. Everything is about me. What the hell does she have merch for anyway? What the fuck do these friggin' reaction channels have merch for? Some of them.
Hello, guys. I have missed you guys. It was not supposed to be this long, but I mean, the last few days have been a lot. But let's get down to business. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Charlie. Please consider subbing before you exit this video. And to anyone watching in real time, thank you so much. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. To my mods who are always here holding me down, thank you, thank you. To my channel members and my patrons, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, before we get into this, I intentionally took a few days just because I wanted to kind of just gather my thoughts, have a few conversations, get a few things out of my system. Either way, I'm going to say what I want. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that. If you're familiar with me, my content, my opinions are what they are. I said what the fuck I said. You don't always have to agree. That's fine. Now, I want to remember off top, I want to talk about two things I've said in the past. And I realize with everything going on right now, I need to revisit that. If you're watching this stream, if you're in the chat, if you're watching during playbacks, or you simply just see this tweet or this clip tweeted or whatever, you're a hypocrite, including myself. Everyone, in my opinion, is a hypocrite. I said it years ago, everyone's a hypocrite. We're biased in some way, and our bias can lead to hypocrisy. So when someone claims someone's a hypocrite, that's not important to me. What's important to me is what you're being a hypocrite about. That's what's important to me, because you're all hypocrites, including myself. That's just something I believe. Now, when it comes to something like this, I also need to remind everyone, multiple things can be right at once. I know that's something people struggle with, understanding, but multiple things can be right at once. When Nader, let's do a little history, first came into the community, for whatever reason, because he was filleting a fish or cutting up some vegetables, people thought it was necessary to choose Nader's side when it comes to Chantal. And for anyone who remembers back then, I came on my platform and I made it very clear. I'll be damned if I'm going to back or cheer on a piece of shit just to spite Chantal. They're both trash. They're both disgusting. Yes, there's criticism on wherever you want to point it. But just because he can fillet some fucking fish and he can stand up and he can breathe and he's not out of breath and all these other things, I'll be fucking damned if I'm going to sit here and support and applaud this man just because he can fillet some fucking fish and cut up some vegetables. Here we are today. Now we have a channel, the Sam channel, that's literally releasing Didi's trauma, Didi's abuse without her consent. And people are applauding that. I beg your fucking pardon. That's something to applaud. Let me make something clear. Expose the fuck out of Nader. Drag the fuck out of Chantal. Build your channel, make your money. And I know they're not monetized. I'll get back to that. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. But to use your revenge, to put that out there out of all fucking things and think that's something to fucking applaud, Didi didn't give consent for that to be out. The reason we talk about the shit we talk about on this fucking platform is because Chantal's dumbass doesn't shut up. She overshares and she lies and gets caught in the fucking lies. Didi hasn't sat on this platform and said this shit. I wouldn't even really be mad if someone sat there like Shannon did and outed the abuse that confirmed it. But this went so many steps further. Let me record this and upload it to the fucking internet. Embarrass the fuck out of a victim while also claiming this is for other women and awareness. This is for revenge and attention. They are no better than Chantal when it comes to this situation. Fuck you. If I was Didi, I would burn this whole actually, maybe she shouldn't do that, but I would burn this whole fucking platform down. You are out of your fucking mind to upload something like that, so personal, so hurtful, so traumatizing, whether Didi realizes it or not. Of course, Didi is going to lie right now. But that was no one's place to upload that to the internet. That only belonged with the authorities. Only with the authorities. I don't give a fuck if it was reported an hour later. That's where it should have stayed. Now I have some questions, and I know I'm missing a lot in the chat right now, but I got things to get to. I will try to acknowledge them in a few. Because I was sitting back watching this shit, and all I thought to myself, either I'm out of my fucking mind, or the same people, not everyone, who are so opposed to people going real life cow tip. Where the fuck is the cow tipping police? Where are they? Where are they? Because I'll be damned if this bitch, any of these people get a pass because they're exposing Nader. They're putting Didi's trauma on Front Street for all of YouTube to see, for thousands to fucking see. That's fucked up. I don't like Didi. I side-eye Didi all the fucking time. But there's a line. And the fact that people think this is okay, so this is going to be normalized, what's next? What's another viewer going to do to get close to these fucking vile-ass people? What's next? What's the next mission? Fill me in. Let me know what's coming. Since this is okay, are you out of your fucking mind? I have some questions. Maybe they were answered and I missed it. Obviously, I've been off of the platform for some time. And to all the new members joining, thank you so much. I don't mean to be rude. I just really need to focus on the stream and my thoughts. So if I'm missing anything, I apologize. I apologize. But I have a list of questions. Were these videos submitted to the authorities while Nader was still on probation? If the answer is yes, why are they on YouTube? Why are they on YouTube? Truly, I would like to see proof of that, but at the end of the day, no one owes me shit. But I would love to see proof of that because that was taken while Nader was still on probation. So were they submitted? Were they, filed while Nader was still on probation? I would like to know. And if they were, if, you handed that to the authorities, how long from April 2nd, how long was Jennifer and Pretty Genius still active in Natter's chat on a friendly basis? I would like to see that because those live streams are still up. If I was to go back and look from April 2nd, actually sit my fat ass down and take the time to look from April 2nd up until when these videos were released, was Jennifer Corvina and Pretty Genius still in their chat being friendly? I'd like to know that. My next question, why now? Why upload it now to the internet? It's fucked up all around, but why now? I would like to know that. Now, for a lot of people, they've been saying, this brings more awareness. It, shines a spotlight on like what he's capable of or the extent of what Natter's capable of. I'm sorry, unless I missed something, we knew who we were watching. Don't fool yourself and pretend you needed that shit. You knew who you were watching. I said it from the fucking beginning. I don't believe everything Chantal said, but I believe enough. I believe enough that this man ain't shit. He's a vile piece of shit. I believe enough. So if most of us were on the same page about Nader, why did you need that? Because a lot of people are saying, oh, they needed that. Why? Why did you need it? Okay, you say you needed it, right? This is what you need for Nader to be exposed, right? And keep in mind, it's always going to be fuck Nader. You need this for Nader to be exposed. How many more parts need to be released for your point to be made? I'm confused on why there needs to be, what is it going to be, 6, 7 plus parts? Is there anything else you need to see outside of the last 2 uploaded videos? What else do you need to see? And why? Every single video that's been uploaded, that same account has been saying, oh, guys, the next one's even worse. I've seen screenshots I took of myself of Jennifer Corvina saying, oh, the next one's even worse. The one that's premiering next, literally speaking in real time, I saw it today. The next one that's releasing next, it's even worse. I'm confused. Is this about bringing awareness or revenge? Because it's revenge. Because after the 12-second clip, personally, that didn't shock me. It's heartbreaking, but it didn't shock me. We knew who we were watching. It didn't shock me. All right, you upload a longer version with him in frame that they can't argue. All right, why is there another one that was released? Why is another one about to be released tonight? I'm confused. I'm confused. And for the people who are claiming, well, they're not monetized, there's nothing to gain. I'm sure they'll meet those monetization requirements by the time all of this is released. By the time that this fucking series is released, there is always something to gain when it comes to some bullshit like this. It may not be monetary right now, but it can get them many steps closer. This is bullshit. So, next question. When Jennifer Corvina mentioned that she had permission to release this to the public, who was that permission from? I'd like to know. Was it from the authorities? Because I find it hard to believe the authorities said to Jennifer Corvina or anyone involved, it's fine, you can upload it. We got it. We got this. Yep, you could go ahead and upload it to the internet. I find that very hard to fucking believe. You must be thinking, I don't understand, and I get it. I say this all the time, like Chantal wakes up stupid, and honestly, there's a lot of viewers, especially with some of the opinions, that it's like, yeah, it's clearly you're stupid, you know. So you gave this to the authorities. You gave this to the authorities, and the authorities said, right? They said, go ahead and upload this to the internet. Really? Who was that permission from? Because it damn sure wasn't Dee Dee, the victim in the video. It wasn't Dee Dee. It wasn't. Imagine listening to that woman, hate her, dislike, whatever, side-eye her, listening to that woman cry out for her fucking father. The way she cried out to her father and you say, you know what? I'm going to upload that to the internet. I'm going to upload it to the internet. Just be real. My thing with all of this, just be fucking real. If you're a shitty person, you want to expose this at all costs, then say that. Jennifer Crovina has every right to be upset about what they did to her child when it comes to doxing, threatening to dox, the way they tried to drag that woman. But be honest. Say that's why. Don't say it's for awareness. It's for this. That's bullshit. Be truthful. At least keep it real. Say these two motherfuckers were sitting here talking about my fucking kid, trying to put my kid in fucking danger. And I look at it like this. Fuck y'all. I'm exposing everything. And I don't care if it even puts Didi at risk. Because that's what those videos are fucking doing. Every single time you upload something to the internet that has to do with this fucking bullshit right here, Didi might pay for it. Didi's in that fucking house. Remember back when Shannon confirmed what a lot of us already thought when it comes to nader? Do you remember where Chantal was? Chantal was in her room at home. The last video that they premiered, they were still live. They were still live. And what do you think happens? People spam the chat, shit like that. It's not that nader don't deserve hate. Nader deserves the worst. Nader deserves to finish the final level of Minecraft in every single way. He deserves worse. But also, let's not pretend nader is the only vile, predatory piece of shit that is in this corner of YouTube. We've been saying for about a year, Chantal and nader are pretty much the same. One is just slightly more dangerous than the other. That's been the case. We knew what we were dealing with. And if you want to pretend you didn't know, that's on you. I knew exactly what we were watching. A piece of shit who's abusive, who thinks he can talk to women however the fuck he wants, who should feel some consequences somewhere. And you sat on that for months and is claiming it was reported. While he was still on probation, this was reported. And somewhere, someone got permission to upload it to the internet. Okay. Hey, I could be wrong about all of this. You never know. Next question. Where's the audio of the other person on the other end? Where's that audio? You can use a voice changer. Where's the audio? And the reason I asked that, because someone brought this to my attention today, and I'm like, this is actually a good point. If I'm on the other end watching that, and if I'm saying something like, stop, please don't do that, stop it, cut it out, guys, or something where I'm panicking watching this thing happen because I'm on the other end, that doesn't make me look bad. Clearly, you hear me trying to stop it. Maybe I don't want my voice on there and I could use a voice changer. Clearly, you're using editing software. Where's the other side of that conversation? Where is it? Why is it missing? Why is it edited out? What's on the other side that makes the person who recorded this look bad? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. And I want to touch on one last thing, because I've been seeing the conversations, the whispers, all that, and I was tagged. When it comes to nader, he shouldn't be on this platform. When it comes to Chantal, she shouldn't be on this platform. When it comes to that same account and what they're uploading, they shouldn't be on the platform. But I'm going to focus on nader because that's the big conversation, obviously. For anyone who's wondering why nader's still on the platform, how come nothing has been done? And I've seen comments like, we feel so powerless, or, maybe we're powerless because we don't have this, we don't have that, we don't have this amount of subs. Let me adjust that sentence for you. There's not one person watching when it comes to taking down nader's channel or anyone's channel that violates terms of service. There's not a soul who is powerless. What you're saying is you're impatient and you won't put in the time. Anyone who's been watching me, anyone who follows me on Twitter, you know what I've done in the past. I stand by it, and I'm very happy I played a part in taking down the people I took down. Very proud. That didn't happen overnight. Not at all. Chantal was a little easier because when she breaks terms of service, grab the link, save it in my files, keep it moving until she breaks it again, keep it moving. Keep in mind, Chantal's April 4th Cuba stream was never reported to Twitter, like on Twitter the way I normally do. Because I saw how y'all lost your minds in, March? Lost y'all fucking minds. So when it comes to this idea that powerless, no, you're impatient. You're impatient. Put in the time. Collect those links. Nader shouldn't be on the platform. I'm not putting certain things on my back any longer because I've put my neck out there more than once, only to be met back with pushback, people losing their fucking mind, being called all types of fucking niggers for what? Putting my voice out there against vile pieces of shit, or then later on people having memory loss for whatever reason. Y'all got it. The blueprint's out there. Go get them, Tiger. Get them. Nader shouldn't be on the platform. But while you guys are saying that, because multiple things are right at once, let's not forget Chantal shouldn't be on the fucking platform either. If you don't think Chantal would be the Maxwell to Nader's Epstein, you are out of your fucking mind. And you're only lying to yourself. Collect the links, collect the fucking timestamps, and put it together. I know an anonymous account that took down a creator, a smaller creator, probably as small as Nader, actually. An anonymous account with less than 200 subs took down the Peanut Gallery. Do you guys remember that? Well, she's kind of a nobody, so you may not know that, but she had a smaller account. She used to say some of the most vile shit while claiming, like, oh, these haters are bullies, whatever. You know who took down her account? An anonymous account on Twitter with under 200 subs. 200 followers. I think it was under 200. They really, honestly, I think 200 might be generous in saying that. No one's powerless. You don't need a big following. You don't need to be verified. You don't need to have connections. You just need to be patient, organized, and efficient. And that's what I've done every single time I've put my neck out there to take vile pieces of shit off this platform. So for anyone wondering why Nader's still on this platform, it's because the heavy lifting hasn't been done. So go fucking do it. Now, what I plan to talk about today is the stream from the 17th. I mixed in a few things. We're gonna go over that. I know it's been very exhausting. Watching this has been very exhausting for many reasons. Like, I was literally coming back from vacation thinking I was coming back to something else. And then all this happened. The things with Gary happened, which even sitting here today, I haven't had the stomach to watch everything that Nader has said. I've seen short clips. I just don't have it in me right now to sit and watch through that. Eventually, at some point, not today, it damn sure won't be tomorrow, probably not this week, but I understand the things Nader said. He's a vile piece of shit. And before I continue, actually, I would like to remind everyone, because I love giving reminders for anyone who doesn't realize, when May went public with her story, the amount of criticism, some of the criticism I understood, because, like, I didn't get it, right? I didn't get, like, why? We were warning so many viewers, like, stay away from these people, like, why? But it didn't matter why anymore. We now had a victim on our hands. And a lot of people were real fucking loud in discrediting her because she maybe acted a way they wouldn't act, or maybe did something that they wouldn't do, like go meet Nader. But that doesn't mean she deserved what happened to her, what potentially happened to her, or allegedly happened to her for legal reasons. But a lot of people were real fucking loud. when it comes to some of what was released, Nader was pretty much alluding to future sexual assault when it comes to Dee Dee's friend, boldly making it seem like he gonna get it by any means necessary. By any means necessary. I think the people who piped the fuck up and were so fucking loud and dumb and wrong should probably sit this one out too. Because I see so much hypocrisy, and that's across the board. There's not a fucking creator in this corner of YouTube that I haven't seen be a hypocrite. But for some, it's for some real alarming shit. And there's times I'm like, what the fuck happened? Genuinely, what the fuck happened? We used to be upset at Amberlynn's big smug ass sitting over a platter of shrimp. And it's like, I'm a hypocrite too. Don't get me wrong. Just list what it is. 9 times out of 10, it's like, I'm okay with that. But the one person who might be able to see this through, whose story has remained consistent, got shitted on a lot when she went public. Her story at one point was used for personal gain by other creators. And then the follow-up was people shitting on her. A lot of people shit on her. Why? And look at us now. Sometimes it's okay to hold back your fucking opinion, especially on something that's serious. That's why I needed a minute, because I'm like, what the fuck is this? How do we keep getting to these places? Lower lows. Why? Because y'all fucking bored? Chantel's getting boring? You need a new cow? You need a new fucking topic? If you're that fucking bored, go outside. If you're that fucking bored, go get a fucking hobby. And if you're a creator and you're that fucking bored, reevaluate. This is fucked. And this is going to set a pattern, because this is not the first time this shit has happened. The first time people showed grace, including me, and moved on. It didn't make it any less wrong. Cut this shit out. We've spent years watching these bitches live their fucking reckless lives online, willingly, clicking the link to post it to the fucking internet. And now we got viewers wanting to play ops and secret missions and all this go gadget. What the fuck are y'all doing? This is weird. This is dumb. And when someone fucking gets hurt, for every one of you motherfuckers who applauded that Sam account, who said Jen was doing the Lord's work, that bitch ain't doing shit. She's getting revenge and looking for attention as she's skipping into fucking reaction channels chats. You so fucking proud of yourself. That bitch better be happy that it's Dee Dee she did that shit to, because I would have burned this whole motherfucker down. You worried about somebody talking about your kids? It was fucking wrong, but be honest. But if someone was to put something out like that about me, about something so private, so embarrassing, so hurtful, so scary, out of revenge, baby, I'm talking about your whole fucking family tree, not your kid, because that's a line I don't cross. Your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your toothless grandmother, I don't give a fuck. I'm dragging everybody. I'm not Michelle Obama. If you go low, bitch, I'm going to uppercut your pussy. And you going to hate the day you were ever fucking born. To go that fucking low, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. In Minecraft, by the way, Susan, Minecraft. Yeah, you get the point. That's disgusting. That is one of the, if not the most disgusting thing I've ever seen come out of this fucking corner of YouTube. And be applauded? Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. Because y'all got y'all got a bitch fucked up. And y'all really do choose the right people. Jennifer's being applauded. Pretty genius, whatever that bitch name is, being applauded. That Sam account being applauded. Okay. Hey, y'all gonna watch anyways. Y'all gonna watch anyways. This shit is so fucked. All for revenge, attention, and personal gain. When all you have to do is sit your ass up here and talk about these fucking crackheads, because they gonna upload some fuck shit to the fucking internet anyways. But hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Let's get into this. It's been a long intro. Of course, I had a lot to get off my chest because y'all done lost your fucking mind. Lost y'all fucking mind. I'm really behind on a lot. So for all the new members, thank you. I missed a lot of super chats. I don't know. There's just a lot, man. This is fucking weird. Let me try to catch up on stuff. Clover, thank you so much for the super chat. No, you know, so funny. I've heard people say, "Listen, I just speak from the heart. That's all it is." I think that's why people think, "Oh, you sound preachy." No, this is just how I speak. No motivational anything needed. Listen, I know I share this opinion with a lot of people, just not as many people as I thought I would, for whatever reason. But thank you, Clover, for the super chat. I know it's not an uppercut. You know what? I didn't even think I would be able to crack a fucking smile during this whole stream because of everything going on. So I appreciate y'all. And listen, I haven't been paying attention to the chat because I just didn't want to be distracted and I wanted to get all my thoughts out without second guessing anything and without forgetting everything I've thought about over the last few days. So if I did miss anything important, I apologize. If there's anyone in the chat who's annoyed or don't agree, you could not agree. I don't give a fuck. I said what the fuck I said. So that's a beautiful thing. You're you and I'm me and whatever. I don't care. But let's get into the stream. Oh, not punch him right into taco. Actually, that's probably a bit more a cleaner way to say it. Punch him in the taco. You're right. Punch him in the taco. I swear to God, like when I tell you the way I was internally fuming when this shit was happening, and I'm like, I know I'm not the only one who sees this. Like, please tell me I'm not the only one who sees how fucked up this is. Like, and then more people were commenting. I'm like, all right, but then I saw other people like with their shitty takes. I'm like, what is happening? And I saw this one account who ended up blocking me talking about, oh, they're whistleblowing. No, the fuck they're not. Whistleblowing what? Like, what the fuck is wrong with some of you weirdos? Like, whatever. Okay, whatever. But I had to get it together. That's why I had to stop using caps on Twitter because I was over here going the fuck off. I know my neighbors were probably like, bitch, not Vadasi. Thank you, Badussi. You know what? What would a stream be a stream without Badussi, without Pigmented? And of course, you know, a lot of you guys who've been here and hold it down for me, like Red, Keonce, a lot of y'all, you know, like, but would a stream be a stream without Badussi? I mean, would it? I don't think so. It wouldn't. It's exactly Black Velvet, exactly. And how is she any better than Chantal? How? Someone explain to me in this situation how Jennifer Covina, what is it, Pretty Genius or whatever that bitch name is, and Sam is any better than Chantal. Please, someone explain this to me. We've spent a year criticizing how Chantal has made a mockery of DV, SA, and made it harder for future victims, current victims. And we got these bitches, these bitter clown ass bitches, uploading Didi's abuse to the internet, putting her at risk, making a mockery of it, and getting no results because at the end of the day, Nader's still free. Y'all talking about, oh, he needs to be off the platform. Yes, You know what have really got him off the platform? If this was actually reported to the authorities, especially while he was on fucking probation, bitch, off the platform, he'd be out that house, out that man would be hauled away to could you imagine? He'd be off the platform. Tweet. Why would we need to tweet YouTube? For what? That bitch locked up. Pretend to play, prison boss while he's really playing prison bitch. He'd be locked the fuck up. Could you imagine? But here we are. But I know it's for awareness, to protect other women while literally putting Didi in danger. I know, I'm crazy. Sometimes I wonder why I think like this. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. Because it's like, y'all really did what Chantel's been doing. And worse. Because he's in that house with her. And still a free man. I mean, again, so now I ain't catch. Ugh. Oh, is this the same one? Sorry, I'm behind. My bad, guys. I'm really behind. Listen, Tutu, thank you. Thank you. The amount of Minecraft references, obviously, if I'm in my home, I'm not saying Minecraft, but the amount, if you watch me, you get what I'm saying. The amount of Minecraft references, different scenarios that were flowing out of my mouth these past few days, and not just to nader. That's the sad part. Thank you, Tutu. Thank you for the super chat. Right, Foodie's frog booty. Okay. Okay, I should stop paying attention to the names because it's supposed to be obviously serious. But so far, I actually miss those days too. As much as that was a joke and there were some problematic things in that, honestly, I want Shrimp Gate back. Fuck that. I want Shrimp Gate back. Give me 1 second, guys. Take me back to that. Take me back to smug ass Amber Lynn. Because I ain't signed up for this shit. Am I still going to be around? Fuck yeah. I'm still going to be around. But, maybe we should revisit something in the past. Maybe that's what I'm going to do this week, midweek. Maybe, because I want to actually stream a little something else again in my Discord this week. But also, maybe we should just do a quick retro react to bring us all back together, back centered, something. I don't know. I really don't know what happens from here. And what makes me nervous is what other ideas are birthed from this being applauded. So we'll see. Agni, hopefully that's your name. Agni, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. I promise y'all I didn't have this cough earlier. I don't know what's happening. Actually I do know. It's from last night. But yeah. Exactly, Ultraviolet. Exactly. This got handled in so many disgusting ways. And there's no one who came out looking good in this. Really no one. And you can't convince me otherwise. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Yep. Here's the thing. Thank you, Jordan. They're claiming they didn't. They're claiming it was reported, whatever. If that's the case, why is it on YouTube? Why is it on YouTube? Something doesn't add up. Something doesn't make sense. And I think over time we'll be able to piece it together. Because one thing about dumbass clowns on the internet, they're dumb. So eventually it will come out. We'll figure it out. And just like for the people who are applauding nader when he first came around because he was chopping up some vegetables and some fish, we'll be here to remind you again. This is why you don't applaud bullshit like this just because you dislike the person that's the topic. They're all pieces of shit. Nader, Chantal, and I'm not, I should mention this. I'm not even here to convince you to have sympathy for Didi. Because the truth is, I have sympathy for Didi. Yeah. Can that change tomorrow? Who knows? Can that change next week? Sure. But I'm not even here to convince you of that, because the truth is, even after those videos, I still have no sympathy for Chantal. Fuck that bitch. Fuck Chantal. There ain't a damn thing you can mention to me where I'ma feel sympathy for this bitch. It's still fuck Chantal. Get back together with Nader. Get back together. Destroy each other. I don't give a fuck. Put money on his commissary when the time comes. Get those conjugal visits in. I don't give a fuck. It is still fuck Chantal. I should have said this at the top of the stream so there's no confusion. Even with those being released, I want to make it clear it's still fuck Chantal. Chantal went on to wish this abuse on other women because she dislikes them. Went on to drag the dog shit out of the one person who's remained consistent being a victim of Nader's. As of a few days ago, laughed at a super chat, which we'll go over. Actually, we'll go over that right now. What am I saying? This is Chantal on the 20th. After the release of the first, well, there was 2 releases. The last 2 releases are the lengthier ones. This was after the first lengthy release. This is Chantal laughing at a super chat that says, Nader, could you slap Sadie and Kelly next? Maybe it will help your harem find some sense. Sorry, not sorry. Heart. And then Chantal's going to go on to do a whole performance that we're going to go over, a few of those clips. I'm confused. That's why I have no sympathy for the bitch. It is fuck Chantal. It will forever be fuck Chantal. There ain't a motherfucking thing you can release or whatever. I'm like, oh my God. Don't get me wrong. I've caught myself a couple of times during this past year where I'm just like, oh my God. Bitch, I don't like you. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave at this point. Just leave. But then, Chantal reminds me, it's just like, girl, stay. Stay. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Just take it off the internet, bitch. Take it off the internet. Chantal will never get sympathy from me. She's a piece of shit. If you've watched Chantal for the past year, or you haven't watched Chantal for the past year, there's enough highlights to understand why me personally, I speak for me, will not have sympathy for Chantal. Fuck that bitch. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you so much for the super chat, boo. Thank you. Val same. Even that platter of fried chicken that Amber was chowing down on right after she announced her cancer diagnosis, bitch, bring that back. Just, girl, get some fried chicken. Anything. Bitch, bring wifey on something. I don't care. At this point, get anything. Matter of fact, can we get Twinkie to do a weigh-in? Is he still overweight? Can we just talk about that? Like, fuck. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I took that shit for granted. Actually, no, I don't, because I still stand by my opinions. But goddamn, please. Six Bacons. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably gonna do a community post. And thank you for the super chat, Unvaxxed Christian. Sorry, I didn't say thank you, guys. My mind's all over the place. Six Bacons. I'll probably do a community post sometime tomorrow, because I have a video releasing in the next couple of days, which again is something I was supposed to mention off top. Again, I've been gone for a while, so I'm all over the place. But I'll do a community post about that in the next couple of days, and y'all could just tell me what retro react y'all want to look at. Listen, I'll jump on here, even if no makeup on, bonnet, whatever. Let's just kick it. Let's just kick it and let's just do something. I'm here to stay. Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna follow this bullshit. I'm just gonna speak on what the fuck I want to speak on and call out this clown ass behavior if needed. But yeah, we need like some type of reset. We need a good laugh. We need something. Anything at this point. And just to be clear too, with everyone saying stop watching Nader, that's not how that works. Y'all know that. The amount of times a lot of y'all were kicking and screaming, stop watching Chantal, report this, do this, her channel needs to go. And I know Chantal's popularity is different from Nader's, but let's not forget how some of y'all lost y'all fucking minds when that did happen. So Nader, unfortunately, due to this, even though it's negative popularity, makes him more popular and brings him more money. So congrats to, Jen, Pretty Genius and Sam. Congrats. I guess you birthed the bigger cow out of the crackhead, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much for the super chat, boo. Listen, I don't know where the cow tip police are. Listen, I learned what cow tipping was when I really got in this corner of YouTube. I originally thought it was just about like not going real life, which is like duh. But I noticed the language changing with a lot of people, and I'm just like, ain't this the most disgusting cow tipping there is? Like, oh wait, no. No, I get it now. I get it now. I see you. So fucking pathetic. Just Jamie, thank you so much for this super chat. Oh, Amber's so fucking dumb. Baby, it would be a cold day in hell before I ever apologize to Nader. Ever apologize to Nader. Calling Nader a narcissist was actually one of the kindest things that anyone has ever called him, really, amongst other things he's been called and like problematic things, whatever. But it'd be a cold day in hell before I ever apologize to someone like Nader. She did that for attention, fell flat on her face. Now she's eating crow and her feelings and whatever else she's eating in that last video. So, and what's funny too, um, if you look at her community post, Amber's, within that, she still says, I think Chantal's a good person. Bitch, shut up. You still think Chantal's a good person. Good, good. At least from time to time, even though I don't follow Amber the way I used to, she reminds me, oh, I'm a piece of shit who's still a sodium-filled whale. Thank you. Thank you for your services, bitch. The way y'all try to cancel me over the opinions I had on these trash-ass bitches and for them to only become worse. Thank you. Thank you. Again, I'll take my apologies in the form of liking this stream. Thank you. I cannot believe y'all really thought I was going to be mad. I was going to be mad or walk back me calling these bitches pigs and whales when that was actually kind, considering. Exactly. Oh, we're gonna actually let's get into this because the way it's about to be an hour and I have not started the stream. I just had a lot to say. I've been gone for a long time. Chantal is also very jealous of how this is playing out when it comes to Didi and Nader. And when we get to that part, I will explain my reasoning and my thought process. Chantal is, you know, we've talked about it in the past. Chantal's actually, you know, unfortunately, with her mental illness and the weirdo that she is, was jealous of May, a potential rape victim, literally jealous of May. We've known for some time she's jealous of Didi, yes, but she is specifically jealous of Didi in this situation, and we'll go into it in a little bit because she is. She definitely is. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you guys. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I came up here completely ready to have tomatoes thrown, and it was okay. I was fully prepared that some people were gonna throw tomatoes, but I said what the fuck I said. So I'm grateful you guys are open to my perspective and how I see this. But Queen, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put a few videos together and we could figure out what we're gonna watch. Because it seems like we just need a little bit of a palate cleanse. I'll maybe even throw in one of the crackheads fighting, one of their little duels. I don't know, but I'll probably do that midweek. Just a palate cleanse, something. Because, and I don't, when I say palate cleanse, by the way, because that could come off really ignorant, I don't mean it in a way that what's happening and what was exposed should be belittled. I just mean like we should watch something for a second to give us a break. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I don't mean it in a way to belittle what was in that what was in those videos. Oh, last thing before I get into this. Again, I had a lot to say. For anyone thinking that you have to watch this, you have to watch that, or you have to deal with what's going on in this corner of YouTube, log off. I sincerely mean this. Like, I've seen people say, like, we have to now. Who told you that? Why the fuck do you think you have to deal with anything? This is not happening to you. This is not happening to you. It is fucking happening to Didi. Didi is the one being embarrassed. Didi is the one now continuing having to lie. Didi is the one having to read the chat as she's actively trying to protect this piece of shit. Didi, leave. Didi, run. Didi, are you okay? Didi, move your glasses if you need. As if this man can't see the fucking chat. He can read. He just doesn't speak English the best. He can read. So when people are like, "Nah, you don't gotta deal with shit." I choose to watch this bullshit, all this bullshit play out because it's a fucking choice. It is no different from any viewer. You don't have to deal with shit. At any point, log the fuck off, watch different creators. And I'm only saying that to the people who are like, now we have to. No, the fuck you don't. Who the fuck told you that? Have you seen my channel? I'll log off for weeks at a time. I don't say why 9 times out of 10. I do what the fuck I want. If I don't want to talk about something, I ain't gonna talk about it. If I don't want to follow something, I don't follow it. I literally follow creators I want to follow, even if they mean they're pieces of shit. So you don't have to deal with anything. Log off. Go touch grass. Now, to the other people who obviously have been struggling with how this has played out and how triggering this can be for a lot of people, I also understand stepping away. Step away. Protect your mental health. Shit, maybe we got to talk about other stuff in the mix, whatever. I'm not saying that's what I'm doing right now because I still got a lot of stuff that I got to get, going with my channel and everything. But step away. Maybe something changes in a month. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Maybe this goes on for another year. But step away. Don't watch any content. Don't watch anything that's triggering just for the sake of entertainment or supporting your favorite creator, even me. Because I choose to only cover Chantal. Shit, I can't even keep up with Chantal. I choose to. And if that means, you know what, you pull supporting me, pull it. Because when you log off, when I log off, I'm worried about me and mine. You should be worried about you. So please, if you need to, log off. Go watch something else. Step away. There's no shame in that. None. Minka, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat and congrats to her. Oh, I meant to say too, my baby so Ange. I was gonna say your screen name, doesn't matter. Ange. Happy early birthday. My great sis, an amazing, amazing, amazing woman, amazing mother, amazing wife. Her birthday is tomorrow. And I just want to say happy early birthday, boo. I know there was other things I was supposed to announce. I can't remember right now. Listen, this intro is already long enough. This is no longer an intro. At this point, this is the podcast version of the fucking live stream or some shit. And we're going to get into the react eventually. Jazz, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, boo. I know I'm so behind, and that is so sad. Exactly. Speaking of triggering, again, I need to get into the react because all of this goes into the reaction. It was a lot. And I'm not going to say like I was triggered or whatever. I was just more angry. I was very, very angry to see it online. It's not that I didn't imagine this could be happening because like a week and a half ago, people on Twitter were diagnosing and like analyzing and zooming in on Didi's eye. It's not like we didn't have an idea this could have happened. It's just the way this played out. And at the expense of Didi, in my opinion, was disgusting. And thank you, Jordan. Thank you so much. Let me see. What am I missing? I know I'm missing so much right now. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Boo. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, MK. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. What is it? It was her blood pressure. That bitch dumb. And again, in case of, thank you for the super chat. Again, I want to repeat, in case of a medical emergency and you want to hear strong, encouraging words from a creator in this corner of YouTube, I just advise you and encourage you to not look towards me. Please don't do that. D, you're in chat. Girl, you better be here. You better be in chat. I know actually this is probably a downer of a stream now that I think about it, but D, I want to see you in chat. I'm not kidding. I don't give a fuck. I want to see you in chat. Please. Please. And thank you for the super chat. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm happy to see you again. And I'm not kidding. Yeah, Chantal, I don't understand. I don't know. It's just people can't think about multiple things at the same time for some reason. And thank you, MK, exactly. Boy Next Door, welcome to the Gold Cluster. I've missed so many members. I apologize. Normally in a regular stream, I acknowledge a lot more super chats. I'm way more active with the stream. That's what makes my streams what they are, but it's just obviously with everything going on, it's just a little different, you know? That's all. But hopefully things will be smooth again soon. Please tell me. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Let's get to the reaction 1 hour in. 1 hour in. Here we are. Queen, thank you, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Am I missing anyone? I don't think I am. Yeah, Mads, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is no longer an intro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Here we are. Oh, this is not what I'm supposed to be going over. I'm supposed to be going over this. Yeah, this is no longer an intro. This is full on podcast mode. That. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. That. And I'm going to speak for myself when I say this. I just want to be clear. I'm going to speak for myself. I say shitty things on this platform all the time, but it's how I feel. I say things that people would think like, why would you say that? That's awful. It's how I feel. I have, like, when I constantly remind people I have no sympathy for Chantal, that's an awful thing to say based on the things that she potentially went through when it goes to nader. But I stick by that because that's how I feel. The person that she is doesn't get sympathy for me. I don't give sympathy out to everyone. For what? Because you're a woman? That's stupid. I do support a lot of women. I don't support all women. I don't support vile ass women. Why would I do that? I say a lot of awful shit on my platform that there's times I look back like, okay, maybe I would have said that differently, whatever. But when it comes to certain things, like I said what the fuck I said. So it's not about morality and all these things. It's just like, where's the line? Where the fuck is the line? Because I thought there was a line before that majority of us agreed on. We don't got to agree on everything. We don't. That's dumb. And what would be the fun in that? That's like collecting yes men. And that's what Chantal tries to do and other creators too. That's weird. But where's the line? And why is it so blurred? And why does no one see the shit that could be birthed from this being applauded? Someone's going to get hurt. And it may not just be Didi. Unfortunately. So, I don't know. Whatever, let's get into it. I know I've taken long enough.
New Sam's Bar Lounge premiere?
I should mention, this is from the 5-hour stream, the one that was titled I Won't Shut Up or whatever, the 5-hour stream. Honestly, I just skipped to the part where she reacts. That's what I cared about. I really don't know much of what happened before that, but I'm not about to edit down a 5-hour stream. I want to just get straight to this.
What does it say? Anyways, I wouldn't want to be claimed by a man who just last week wasn't claiming me, so...
Did you cheat on Chantal? Chantal was my girlfriend for 1 week.
And be like a travel couple and do content together.
So, just a reminder, the reason for these clips, Chantal claims, she wouldn't want to be claimed now by someone who's just not claiming her last week. Chantal has spent over a year trying to get nader to claim her. As recent as June, too. This is from May, but as recent as June. So, okay.
What? Fuck, I can't help it. I just want to be with them sometimes. Oh, I don't want to get up. What does it say?
So at this point, the chat is pretty much telling her, like, girl, get up, like, watch this. This is crazy, da-da-da. We'll get to that. But there's points within this stream that Chantal can't keep keep the persona, keep the performance going, and you'll see what I'm saying. But Chantal's been very giddy about these being leaked up until a couple of days ago, and we'll go over that. And that's a performance, by the way. We'll go into the performance. Chantal's trying to come from my way, giving performances. Girl, no, don't do that. Keep doing what you want. Mutated clap, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I've heard about the potential leaks or whatever that may be coming when it comes to Chantal, but is it going to be anything we haven't heard before? And this is what I want to emphasize too, that enlarged heart. Tell you. The way Chantal keep ignoring her health. Go ahead, girl. Just make sure none of y'all do that shit. Go ahead, Chantal. Go for the gold, you dumb bitch. But when it comes to exposing these people, I'm not gonna sit here and kick and scream and clutch my pearls over certain things. It's just that was wild to me. If someone dropped a record, by the way, don't do this. Stop interacting with these people. I'm just using this as an example. If for some reason what Jennifer dropped was just like a recording of Nader being fucking rude on the phone or some bullshit or using slurs or whatever, drag him, expose him. Why did you hold on to them that long? But still, expose him, whatever. It's just the length that the exposing is going to it and the reasoning behind it. The whole, this is for women, this is to, bring awareness. No, the fuck it's not. You're mad. You're mad, you're bitter, you're upset, you want revenge. Just say that. But don't do it under the guise of it's to protect women. It's to bring awareness. Because you're literally putting a woman in harm's way when you release these slowly while premiering them. Which reminds me, actually, before I get back into the stream, I want to look at this. I forgot I had this up here. So Sam's Bar Lounge tweeted out, I don't think anyone is ready for Chapter 3, Part 1. Are we talking about a WWE match, or are we talking about the fact that you're uploading videos of someone being abused without their consent? Because this is giving WWE match. This is giving, entertainment, and you're premiering it. And there are chapters. There's a series. What the fuck is this? You would never think this is such a serious topic because I'm getting ready to look at a wrestling match, right? This is about a wrestling match. This is about a wrestling match, or this is about housewives. I don't know. We on season 3, episode 1. Like, I don't know. What's Nene going to talk? Like, what are we talking about? Because you wouldn't think we're talking about someone who is being abused and it being uploaded to the internet without their consent. What the fuck are you doing? And here's the thing. When it comes to the Sam account, I don't know them. They have an opinion, I'm sure. They have a poor one of Nader, good. They probably even have a poor one of Didi, fair. But to do this, to go about it like this, grow your channel, talk about these fucking crackheads, drag the fuck out of them every day, get monetized, get your money, do that, but not like that. That's fucked up. And that's coming from me. That's fucked up. It's just weird. And here go Jennifer Corvina, bitter ass. This was taken from, shout out to Twitter. This was taken off of Twitter in one of Nader's. This is the problem. I don't know the date of this, when it was taken from his stream. But I want to know, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, before she said this, was she friendly in his chat after April 2nd? What was the dynamic with her and Pretty Genius being in the chat after those videos were recorded, after that incident? That's what I would like to know. And I haven't really seen those questions being asked. I don't know why, so that's why I asked them. Thank you, Beep Beep. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, because the way some people think I've said that before too, like I'm here to help. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But thank you for realizing that. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Honestly, it was the first thing that came to mind. I'd burn everything down. The whole block gotta go. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at what I said, but I genuinely mean I would do a lot in Minecraft if someone uploaded something like that to the internet without my consent. That's mine. That's me going through it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. But let's get back to Chantel. I know this has gone on long enough. Oh, speaking, that's what I was forgetting. Speaking of kink. So I've had the pleasure of having an amazing friend, a very, 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 very close friend of mine by the name of Habby. Um, I believe I saw her in chat earlier, and she has actually from the beginning tried to educate me on BDSM because when Chantel first came out with the whole he's a dom thing, I guess there were things that Habby picked up on where it was so obvious like he wasn't because she is a lot more educated on it than me, through her past experience and things like that. I kind of forgot what the video said. That's why I'm watching my words. But Habby did graciously do a video for me. She lent me her expertise and her knowledge to correct some misinformation. So that's the video that will actually be out in the next couple of days. I want to have it out tomorrow. I have to see, but chances are it'll be out either tomorrow night or early Tuesday morning. But she lent me her time. She lent me her knowledge, and she put a I put the video together, but she is explaining and correcting a lot of misinformation when it comes to BDSM. And she's someone I trust. She's been trying to educate me on it from the beginning because there's things I was confused about. I'm ignorant to the topic. It's not for me, but you know what? The more I learn and I listen from people who do BDSM and who enjoy it, it's actually something that's very empowering, and it's something that I think a lot of people like myself had a different a different opinion on. I'll speak for myself. I was ignorant to the topic and I thought it was something else, and it's not. And Habby has through the months, actually from the beginning, been educating me on a lot, and then I asked her for that favor to really just have that for my viewers, and she agreed. I've looked it over, I've listened to it like 3 times, and it makes a lot of sense. And I feel like if I could get it, you guys would get it. So I will have that out in the next couple of days, and it will be touching, well, the whole video is about BDSM and how yeah, and consider. Yeah, I'm not speaking for Habby or anyone when it comes to the topic of BDSM because I don't want to say like the wrong things, but she breaks so much down and it's so concise and it's digestible. You guys will, I think you guys will love it. So, um, I hope you enjoy the video when I do premiere it. No, not premiere it. I just have premiere in my head because of the same account. But when I do upload it, I think you guys will really, really, really enjoy what she has to say. And honestly, just look out for those warning signs when it comes to people like Nader, unfortunately. So, Tutu, yeah, that's what I'm learning from Habby, like how common this is. And it's not like I didn't think it wouldn't be common. It's just with the way she broke things down to me, even privately, I understand more. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, when they started to use that excuse like this was BDSM, and I'm referring to Nader and Didi, they were like, "Oh, this is BDSM play." Like I paused for a second because I was like, "Is it? Like, am I tripping? Did I read this wrong? Is everybody reading this wrong?" And I'm grateful to have Abby as a friend, where she stepped in and she was like, "Let me get this together for you. Let me explain all this to you. No, this is abuse." And I was just like, "Thank you, thank you." Because for a second I was about to say, if I read that all wrong and ended up king shaming, that that would be horrible too. But no, we're still on the same page. So let's get back into it.
Did
And thank you again,
anyone
Abby,
watch
if
it?
you're in chat. I'm
It sounds of
struggling to keep
Nader
up.
hurting Dee Dee. Who's begging who to stop? What? Are you for real? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
So, your response as a victim, right? A victim of natters. Someone's telling you, your whole chat's spamming, letting you know that this is a clip of Dee Dee begging Natter to stop. She got up with excitement. You would have thought that Pete's told her there were free nashies at the front step. That bitch got up so happy. Are you for real? Like, you would have thought she won free nashies. That, for me, is not the response I would have expected from someone who claims to be a victim, for someone who claims to be an empath, for someone who claims to dislike how people shame her and how people don't have sympathy for her and all these things. The joy, the excitement. The last time Chantal moved that fast is when she was on meth. That bitch got up quick with joy. But hey, just my observation. She sure did.
I can't get to Sam's Bar Lounge. I don't think I'm subscribed. Oh, here it is.
Exactly, Kai. That was crazy to me. If y'all were to tell me right now this thing was uploaded, the last thing I'm doing is watching it on my channel. The last thing I'm doing is watching it in front of thousands of people. We gonna parking lot that. I don't know what y'all talking about. I guess I'll have to look into it, but this ain't it right now. Chantal doesn't even just watch it once on stream. Chantal watches it at least 4 times with the audio on stream. I muted the audio and you'll see that. I'm not playing that shit on my channel.
What the fuck? What was that?
What a dumb bitch. Exactly. Remember when Chantal had the whole mission to rescue Dee Dee and then turned around and wished Dee Dee would get abused, and in the same live stream, encouraged viewers to go harass her job, go harass Dee Dee's mom. We'll talk about that too. Do you remember that? And thanks so much, Jordan. Thank you. The glee. Like,
What the hell was that?
go ahead, girl. Just listen to it a few more times. Why not?
Yeah, but do you think
That part exactly needs Sadie clap. That. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah, but why would
I don't care who doesn't like this, but y'all know I speak freely and I speak how I want. Chantal, at one point, I thought she was fucking getting off to the clip. Like, the joy that Chantal was, like, if you guys watch, since this 112, this is from the 12-second clip and on, the way Chantal has talked about this with such joy, you would thought this is foreplay for her. You would have thought, like, she's getting off on this. There's times, and you got to pay attention when it comes to Chantal, because obviously I'm not going over all the streams, that Chantal loves this. There are times she doesn't, and we'll go over that and why. But Chantal, I felt like she was getting off. I'm just like, wow. And here's the thing. Chantal could say, listen, I don't give a fuck. Yup, I'm getting off on this. I enjoy this. I'm going to watch this on my free time with popcorn. That's her truth. But then Chantal can't come back on here and cry about Nader and talk about victims and all the support that she doesn't get and she deserves, and right? Because that's what it's about. Because I got some shitty takes all the time. It's just, that's my truth. That's how I feel. If someone says, oh, we don't like the fact that you don't have sympathy for Chantal, that you don't have to. What do you say to that? But Chantal can't say those things. Well, she does end up saying it and then walks it back. She can't keep her stance on that thing, on these opinions, because she also needs, or she's wanting sympathy. She's wanting attention. She's wanting to be coddled. She's wanting to be the number one and only victim. So Chantal, you could tell like the wheels are turning when it comes to a lot of this stuff, but she can't keep the performance up. She can't keep the face up. She lets it slip all the time. And it's just like, that's why I will, one of the reasons why I'll never feel bad for this dumb bitch.
He be doing that on a call. Like, what was the context? That's fucked up. Did you guys hear that? Listen.
Did you guys hear that? Let me just play it for my chat again. Let me go ahead. No trigger warning. Yeah. I skipped it. I intentionally skipped it.
Wow. That's fucked.
Wow. Is it? She replays it like 4 times.
You know what it makes me realize? Like, he
tell us.
is probably so much worse with these other women. Like, so much worse.
Tell us more.
Like, with her, because she's more of a pushover, like, she allows it more, he's probably so much fucking worse.
Wait a minute. First of all, of course, after hearing that, she's still got to take, a dig at Dee Dee by saying she's a bigger pushover. Of course, she's going to take a dig. But if he's so much worse to other victims, right, with that 12-second clip, I guess me watching this, I would think if I went through this, in my mind, I wouldn't say, oh, he was so much worse. I would, in my mind, would say, oh my God, I can relate to this. This was me. I see this. I feel this. Not like, wow, bitch, I can't relate to this. What is it that you went through again, Chantal? Why does this sound so foreign? Why does this seem so unbelievable? And over the last few days, especially after that one, Chantal has been having better memory, remembering certain events, wanting to share more because she has to be the number one victim, right? Because there was a couple of stories she shared, and I was just like, where was this when you were raging? Now your memory's a lot better or something? I'm confused. I guess.
It's not your job to save the world from nader. You have barely got out of it. You need to heal just you. Yeah. Like, he's like a real fucking predator criminal.
Yep. Agreed. Absolutely. Let's not forget Chantal is too.
Like, he needs to be on coffee house crime. Like, he needs to be put in jail. Like,
absolutely,
he
should be in jail. Agreed.
That's fucked.
You've seen that, right?
What it is,
you've seen that, right?
See it too.
Thank you for the super chat.
Like, that's fucked.
She's talking about that's fucked, and then forgets a few days later. This is what she puts. We went over it early in the stream, but I didn't include it in the editing. That was after the first extended video was released. So she's like, that's fucked. But this is funny. All right, that makes sense.
I don't know. Shut up. I'm like shocked because I never thought that he would talk to her like that.
Really?
When he abuses you, you're a victim. When he abuses Dee Dee, yeah, she does deserve it. I don't give a fuck about her. Fuck her and fuck her. I don't give a shit. I honestly give a shit if she gets punched out. I don't care. I don't care if she gets fucking strangled. I don't care. I don't care about her at all.
You know what's kind of like sad and, I don't know, weird, I guess you can say, about that clip? The one where she's like, she doesn't care if Dee Dee gets punched out and stuff like that. And let me be clear before I say this. unless something comes out where I'm completely wrong about this statement, but Chantal couldn't have known, obviously, because she was in Cuba. But that clip where she's saying Didi could get punched out, she could get, abused, she doesn't care, whatever, that was from April 4th. 2 days prior is when Didi was abused in that clip. That was from April 4th. Obviously, Chantal couldn't have known. I'm assuming at that point she wasn't in contact with Nader because I think she was in Cuba trying to pay someone else to fuck her. But when I was putting this together, I was just like, damn, 2 days prior, Didi was actually getting abused. Again, Chantal couldn't have known that, obviously, but yeah, so sad.
Family needs to step in and get her away from him. I don't know how to get in touch with her brother. I already looked on Facebook for him.
So Chantal was sitting there looking for Didi's brother. Was Chantal also going to include into that conversation how she encouraged her viewers to go harass his mother? Chantal's the last person who should be trying to get Didi help, offering Didi help, or even speaking on Didi at this point. But she's out here looking for Didi's brother. Okay.
Grown women, you feel helpless. I feel like I don't even like Didi. And I feel helpless. Why would you ever do that to yourself? Whenever he was never even other than when the moments when he would hit me, I would never be laying there crying and begging him to stop like that. The only time I begged him to stop was when he was being abusive. Even then, I just mostly stayed quiet because I knew if I said something,
she's trying to hold it together to Spankins. Remember, this is supposed to be a performance.
Tried to tell me to leave Agathon. We're trying to tell Didi that now. When you're in it, but she's seeing it. She's seeing, because she was aware, me, I was being lied to. In her recording, she was aware of all the lies and everything. Me, I believed him,
Again, Chantal's the only victim here. And I'm not going to argue that Didi, in my opinion, knew enough to stay away, and she made a choice. She made a choice as an adult to still put herself in a position to be even in the presence of Nader. Forget the fact that they live together now, just the presence of Nader. I'm not going to discount that. I'm not going to excuse that. But I remember I was following a Twitter conversation and they said it perfectly. And it was something a point that I wanted to bring up on my channel. So credit to you, because I'm trying to remember who said it. But unfortunately, when it comes to abusers and it comes to their past victims who, are ex-partners and stuff like that, when it comes to new partners, they tend to ignore past partners. They tend to ignore exes. Even the ones trying to warn you, hey, just looking out, please stay away, because you don't know their intention. Keep in mind, this ex, the one for a week, is Chantal. The same Chantal who has been losing her mind off of Nader for months in these last few months. Do we believe Nader's scum? Have we believed Nader's been scum this whole time? Absolutely. But was there certain things presented on the platform that was concrete proof? Technically, no. But we saw enough. We saw Nader sit there and threaten another female creator. We saw Nader sit on this platform and act like he's God. We've seen enough, but unfortunately, for someone like Didi, someone who doesn't respect herself enough, someone who doesn't have that self-esteem, and someone who I truly believe has been conditioned to believe she deserves this or she can live through this, the ex was Chantal. Would I put myself in a position to be around Nader even off of the little information at the time we knew? No, I wouldn't, but that's just me. But can I see someone ignoring the fuck out of Chantal and her warnings, especially because of what was behind them? I could see it. It's unfortunate, but I can see it. If the ex is Chantal, you going to ignore them every single time. Was there more out there that Dee could have followed? And I believe Dee saw. Sorry, I'm tired already. Sure. But the ex is Chantal. I'm going to ignore the fuck out of her too. But still, it is what it is.
But now that I know
Exactly.
for sure and that closures, I'll never fuck with him, never fuck with another man, period, like that in my life. It's just not gonna happen. So no. Corvina has everything on them. Dee keeps pushing.
Depressed Rabbit, thank you. And that's just me showing again, you know,
she's not
a
your
revenge.
problem. Don't destroy yourself
Revenge.
trying to help someone who had a hand in destroying you. Oh yeah, no, I know. I love you forever. Shock with Dee in her mouth now. I know, love you forever. Thank you, I know.
There are certain comments that Chantal has laughed at throughout the stream and other streams that, again, the mask lips, the performance, she can't hold it together.
I cannot believe, like, if you have audio like that of abuse, that's fucked.
Exactly 6 bacons.
Because I always used to say to my friends, like, behind the scenes, like, how come he's not treating her like that? How come she's allowing it, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is really fucked. I hope.
How come he's not rocking her shit? How come he's not abusing her? How come he's not dogging her the fuck out on YouTube? Imagine saying that shit out loud while claiming to be an empath and wanting to protect other women. And later on claiming that you wanted to save Dee and get her safe and away from nader. God.
He gets put away. Put in jail. Did you listen to that clip? You evil freaking freak. Sadistic freak.
She's trying to.
When is the rest coming out? They can't just leak. They can't just breadcrumb something like that. That's bad.
Why is she so eager? And this is obviously from the 17th. Why is she so eager to listen to something that she herself has claimed she's gone through? Do I want to say this? There are certain things I can't personally listen to. There are certain things I need to prepare if I truly want to listen to it, because I've been through it. Actually, fuck it. The reason I can't personally listen to what Nader said about Gary, because I understand Gary's story. That's why I won't listen to the full clip or however long it went of what Nader said about Gary and what happened to Gary as a child. I know exactly what that feels like. I'm talking about Gary, not Nader. I know what that does to you. I know how that destroys you and kills you inside. I can't bring myself to watch that because of me, you know? How could you have gone through something so traumatic and be, where's more? Where's more? Are you going to bring more? Bitch, how did you make it through that 12-second clip? How the fuck did you make it through that first video? You've been through this, right? Right? No, you haven't. You piece of dog shit. I will never have sympathy for Chantal.
If he cared so
Thanks
much,
for the love,
turn
guys.
it
I'm
over
good.
to
I'm
the
good. Don't get me wrong. I'm
cops.
good. I'm good. I just
And not try to get cheap
I
views
appreciate
off
y'all. I
of it.
appreciate y'all. I'm good.
Yeah. That's the thing, like, nobody involved in this has any morals. Like, nobody. Like, I'm sorry. That's why you have a ruined reputation, because I was not okay with you abusing me, so I outed you for it. And now that I have all the closure I need. You're fucking done with me. But all these other women that are coming for, it's so fucked. Katie was egging Corvina on. She was telling her to bring it. Yep. They were being freaks. Is Dee safe right now? I don't know. Like, there's nothing I can do. I'm all for it. Expose them. Fucking right. If they're hurting people.
Really?
You are a weirdo.
Expose them. If they're hurting people, expose them. Those were Chantal's words. Lily, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So remember when May was trying to expose Nader?
Flew all the way to another country. To what? Fuck my fucking boyfriend at the time? Fuck you. She's a fucking loony bin. Her story has more holes than Swiss cheese. She's full of shit. Obviously, I hope nothing did happen, but I really just instinctively, I feel like nothing did. I need to hear that again.
I need to hear that again. Are we listening to a new Beyonce track, or are we listening to someone crying out for an abuser to stop? I need to hear that again. This bitch is disgusting and she's sick. She's sick. Vitamin, thank you so much. Welcome to the Gold Cluster, boo.
Okay, I'm gonna mute it. Okay, do you guys want to hear it or not? Okay, trigger warning. If you're really disturbed, don't listen.
This is how me and my friends listen to new music. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. A new K-pop song comes out, Lil Nas X song or something like this is how we listen to music together. I'm not kidding. Like, y'all ready? I'm about to press play. Everybody, can y'all mute? You know, we about to listen to this new track together. That's how we listen to music together. That's how we watch little clips together. Why the fuck are we listening to this over and over on stream like this is a music video?
I want to hear. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
That might be insignificant to somebody else, but for her to thumbs up that, she just thumbs up Didi's abuse. And I know some people may not look at it like that because you think it's supporting that creator, but also that creator shouldn't have uploaded that. So what are we thumbsing up? That's bullshit. Thumbs up. Where's the next one? Right, Chantal? Thumbs up. I'm ready. The fuck? Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. It all comes back to Nader. And if anyone thinks, let me tell you something. If there's anything that bothers Chantal the most now about all this, it would be close to impossible. Impossible to sell this man enough to viewers for them to accept him as any part of her content. Because truly, it's her life. She can have him in her life. But we all know Chantal always wanted a couples channel. She wanted someone by her side, someone there to claim her, someone there to cook with her and be silly with her and do these weird dances with her. She knows she can never have that now. And deep down, she knows that is part of what these videos are doing. Because at first, her dumbass was excited, like, "Ooh, Didi's getting abused. Sign me up. Let me listen." But as it started to sink in, then her tune started to change. And I'm like, when did this tune change? Because, you know, a few of us have this opinion for a minute, but her tune's starting to change. And I'm like, where did this come from? Is she reading this off of Twitter and she's taking opinions? Like, what is it? Then I heard about the fact that there's rumors that she might be on one of the recordings but there's no context to what. So just to be clear, I don't know what that means or if that's true. And then I started to watch it play back and I started to watch the streams and I'm like, oh wait, she's upset because she knows damn well she can never have that couple's channel. She can never have Nader in the way that she's tried to purchase him this whole time. And the second reason, which we'll go over soon, Chantel's jealous of how this is playing out. Because you know what this is playing out like? Didi and Nader are ignoring the most that they can. Obviously, they've talked about stuff, made up lies, but they're simply blocking people, continuing, acting nonchalant, cooking, sitting there eating his nasty ass food. Didi and Nader are doing what Chantal couldn't do. Because I played the clip earlier for a reason, and I think I play it again later. Chantal has said out her mouth she wish she could have just hid, I'm paraphrasing, but dealt with the abuse just to be with Nader because she feels she can't be without Nader. That's what Didi's doing. Didi, unfortunately, is dealing with the abuse, putting on a face, lying through her teeth for Nader while sitting right next to Nader, still living with Nader. Didi is doing the thing that Chantal wished she could have done. If you think if you gave Chantal a wish and you think she could go back and what would she take away from this whole thing? I guarantee you it would not be her wishing she never met Nader. It would be her wishing she never made it public, never talked about the abuse. Because Chantal would still want to be with Nader right now, and I believe she still wants to be with him as I sit here now. She's just mad that Didi is actually doing what she wished she could have done. And as fucked up as that sounds, that's what I feel. Chantal is jealous of Didi because Didi is doing what she wished she could. Lie with a straight face and shut the fuck up while taking those hits. But here we are.
Telling of his aggressive nature right there. Can we please remember Jennifer Corvina supported and simped for Nader for months and months, long after she knew about his abusive history with women. That's true. What call? I don't know about any of this shit. I didn't
Ozzy,
know.
same.
To me, they're just friends, right?
I personally don't. Based on the fact that Chantal did express that it seems as though this is not the first relationship like this Didi has been in. I think she's conditioned, unfortunately. I hope she gets help. I hope she does what's best for her, but I just also don't see it, unfortunately. I just don't. Happy birthday, Earth Tiffany. Oh, excuse me. It's the soda. Sorry, guys. Happy birthday.
All of this is this drama going on, and then he still has time to keep up with me in the meantime, while he's not allowed to see me trying to plan a life with me.
You keep up with each other.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh my god, like what if I did? Can you imagine if I fucking moved in with this guy?
You were going to.
Wow. I cannot believe, I cannot. Is anyone else shook to the core? I actually, when I heard that, no, I can't think. I'm gonna have nightmares. I don't want to go to bed. I'm not kidding. That's fucked. How are they going to explain? They're gonna say it was a sex thing, contract thing. Watch. Mark my words. So
no, what we really need to watch is how Chantal's tune changes and that mask slips when she realizes they're going to avoid a lot of this as much as possible while still sitting next to each other, still acting lovey-dovey or whatever, like friendly, because it's not like they're super, at least the clips I saw, it's not like they're super lovey-dovey, even though they've obviously kissed and stuff on camera, but that weird, fake, toxic, abusive chemistry is still there. And they're avoiding as much as possible, and that upsets Chantal.
Unless we have more, he's gonna say it's fake. He tried saying the audio is fake, all fake, and that he's gonna sue. I don't know who Yolanda is.
Not the accent.
Some loser who throws money at him.
You still want to give him money? All that money you supported for abuse? Good job.
The whole reason this guy's on YouTube is me. Everything is about me. The whole reason this guy's on YouTube is me. Everything is about me.
He's going.
You know how Chantal keeps saying she's not responsible for nader and all these things? See, during her rants, she forgets some of the things that she says. Even though she didn't have to say that, it is very clear Chantal plays a huge part in why this vile-ass, predatory piece of shit is on the platform, right? So, when Chantal's claiming like, oh, you can't put this on me, but you said he's here because of you. It's all about you. Correct. That's why we dragging the fuck out of you, dumb bitch. Correct.
Going back live. How can he show his face? How? His
Thank you, Maddie.
upcoming live
Thank you,
title.
boo.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go. Let's see what it... Oh, release the rest of the audio. We need to know the truth. Where is it? You make me get up for nothing, I swear to God.
She's so excited. I just can't get over how happy she is.
I don't see it. Seriously, look at this. Look at them. She legit rat guy looks like this exactly.
Are we still talking about the woman you just heard a 12-second clip of her begging nader to stop? I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I just want to make sure, like, this whole... And let's not forget, we're going to get to a performance that she puts on about victims and this Sam account and all this, but I think she forgets, like, she can't stay in character too long because she just was in shock of hearing a 12-second clip of Didi begging for nader to stop. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we was on it. I don't know. Yep. Exactly. And the fact that she's going, exactly. It's so true. Thank you, Vitamin. Thank you. Not a skin tag. You know what? You ain't wrong, though. Thank you, Depressed Rabbit. Thank you.
But we're giving him views and money. We shouldn't do that. Because he's a criminal. Oh, let's go.
Technically, no one should be getting views. He shouldn't, but of course, with this releasing, it brings a whole new hate audience. So in a lot of ways, just so we're clear, Jennifer, the what's the other? Why can't I ever remember the other bitch's name? Pretty Genius and the Sam account bringing awareness. Now you're lining his pockets, actually, when you really should have been focusing on taking him off the streets since you had this in your possession. But okay.
Oh, it says.
Thank you, JoJo.
Let's go what? Let's go. Look at these freaking idiots. You're gonna support someone who just was found out to be abusive? Look at these people. Let's expose them. Supporters of abusers. He said it to members only.
Okay. With her saying support of abusers, I should have said this at the top of the stream, but let me be clear. There is no one on this platform who has supported, funded, and helped grow Nader's channel more than Chantal. She is his biggest supporter. There is no one, not even someone in chat. Should anyone be watching him? Fuck no. Both their channels should be dead. But we know how that works. People don't listen to that. People get more intrigued. Like, I saw a post on Twitter where someone was looking for their fix or looking... I'm paraphrasing here, but they were just so excited and I'm paraphrasing, they didn't say this part, but it just pretty much sounded like they were on their edge of their seat waiting for that Sam account to drop the next video. Get help, you pathetic piece of shit. They said it's worse as it goes on. The fact that you are sitting at the edge of your seat waiting for someone's abuse to be uploaded to the internet without their consent, no wonder you're on a forum. remain faceless and anonymous. Please do. Please do. I can't even speak. That's how annoyed I am. Remain anonymous. I understand why some of y'all are on a forum. You should stay there. Fucking weird. Exactly. What you mean? A year ago? A few weeks ago? Let's not forget, Chantal got that motel pining for Nader's dick just a few weeks ago. And then waddled her big ass home and said, oh, by the way, guys, I spoke to a past ex of Nader's and potential victim, and they told me he broke in and was masturbating while their kid was, or their grandkid was in the next room. What? Huh? Okay.
Oh, fuck. Coward. A real man doesn't set it to members only.
She got some nerve.
Nader Shrek. Fuck off.
I want to remind everyone, this is after Chantal was so shocked and tried to pretend to be concerned for Didi.
And Sam's Bar Lounge, you have no idea. You have no thought at all how that affects the victims of Nader watching that shit.
So, that clip right there, that little performance, that angry Chantal who was fighting she trying to find tears anywhere she can. That was a few days after that. All of a sudden, her tune changed, and she had a performance for y'all, honey. She had a performance ready to fucking... And Sam, you buster, you are horrible. You are vile. You think she practiced that in the mirror before she came on there? You think she practiced it? Because she should have like kept going a little bit because it's very obvious it's a performance. But you, Buster, you, Jennifer, you slut, you. I can't believe you would put victims through this. Oh, wait, got to do the... Wait, how does the pinky work? Fuck, I can't remember. But you, fuck. That bitch don't give a fuck.
And you can say don't watch it. Knowing it's on YouTube. Knowing it's on YouTube is triggering. That shit should not be entertainment. Okay? This is people's fucking lives, you sick fucking idiots.
Bitch, watch that high blood pressure based on those numbers, but carry on with the performance.
You don't give a fuck, and that's why you're a piece of shit and a bad mom and a shit human. You're a bad mom because you're a shit human, and I hope you fucking rot, and I hope you suffer for what you do to people.
In the dark, too.
Y'all can't seriously look at that and tell me y'all really thought that was real. Please tell me. At least the community I have knew that was fake. I'm begging y'all. That was so fucking... It was painful to just edit these little pieces because I'm like, bitch, have I taught you nothing? I give you Emmy award-winning performances at least once a week. Y'all know how I get down? I give y'all Emmy award-winning performances every week where I continue to be jealous of Didi, jealous of any woman with a pulse, jealous of anyone who is a viewer, just jealous, while claiming I'm better than, I have more money than, while knowing my pussy stink, I'm broke, the man I tried to purchase is probably going to prison, and I'm going to put money on his commissary. And I can't visit him because he just won't marry me. Bitch, I give you performances every fucking week. And that's what you deliver? That? Have we taught this bitch nothing? She really learns. She just doesn't learn. She doesn't learn a fucking thing. Jesus. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Like, I don't know. I'd be embarrassed. I don't get how she don't.
The dart is like this.
And she's making fun of how they're kissing. Keep in mind.
You have to hold your dart away to fucking smooch. Jesus fucking.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Not Chantel. You guys. I'm tripping. This is how much I've been away. I've been talking and talking and talking. Where was the break? You know, today's just a little unusual. It's okay. We're gonna get it together. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And thank you, baby baddie. Oh, you said me. I'm giving you, girl. It's late at night, and sometimes you know when it's really late, you start to read weird, or you can't read, or you just give yourself that excuse because you can't see straight. Sometimes, like that's where I'm at right now. But we're gonna finish out this stream. I worked on this fucking edit. We're gonna finish out this stream. But thank you. Oh, not Liz Taylor, bitch. Hold on. Ew. Ew. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to listen. Let's go to a quick break and then we'll come right back. We'll come right on back. Let's see. Where's the break? Where's the break? Oh, it's still gonna be the same style break, just so you know. That I wasn't gonna change.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stay. What you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're thinking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
And I muted. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. I literally was trying to do something during the break, didn't do it in time. So what I'm going to do is get back to the React, throw it on screen. I will be right back. Y'all got this for a little bit. I know. I realized I was muted, y'all. It was only for, like 10 seconds. No, probably was more than 10 seconds, but it was short. You know, it's about the progress. You see what I'm saying? Pigmented, listen, no, because this is gonna throw Pigmented for a loop. So if Pigmented watches on playback, they won't know exactly where it's gonna hit them. You know what I'm saying? Even though they'll fast forward. But thank you, Queen. Thank you. Bamboozled. We might have to actually go with the shot collar idea. Like for real. You might need to do that. Maybe I could wear a bracelet or something, or maybe put it on the ring. I don't know. Listen, you know, I stand by it. Stand by it. Thank you, boo. Natasha, don't you fucking start. Let me tell y'all something right now. What you're not going to do today on this lovely day where my skin is moisturized and my highlight is, you know, struggling a little bit. Oh, I have a little story about my eyebrows. I ain't going to tell it right now. What you're not going to do is try me today. I see what you're trying to do, Natasha. Not today. Not on Blue Ivy's internet. Not today. I made sure to scan this edit about 2 or 3 times because I refuse to get dragged the way I was dragged a few streams ago. No chance. Now I'm playing with y'all. I appreciate y'all. You see this, right? You see this, right, Jay? You see how they trying to get me? You see how they trying to drag me again? They trying to get me. No. That, Natalie, that's what's gonna happen. Because y'all not gonna get me today. I can get me today. Listen, so we're gonna get back to this. I will be right back, and we'll get right back to it. All right.
Hard. I don't feel like making fun of Dee Dee, honestly. She has obviously no self-esteem,
I just gotta say this before I go. That's a whole lie. Clearly, she had no problem making fun of her a few times during the stream. All right, be right back.
Take over your apartment? Really? Kick him out. No, I don't want to spend one night away from Nader. Why? He's still going to be depressed when I leave. Why would I? What? So why? My stuff is there to sleep there. I want to sleep with Nader. We're making things work, and that's it. I don't know how they got that audio. I think maybe Dee Dee exposed him. I hope so. If it came to you being in that situation and her being in that situation, she was more than happy to throw you to the sharks. Yeah, I know. But you know what? Very good. And that will be her karma. Like, for me...
Well, get this. This woman, she's a 70, like, I think she's an older woman. Anyway, that's not really relevant. But she's accusing my ex Nader of sexual assault. She's messaging him, accusing him of rejecting her, and she's gonna like go after him and all this other shit. So like she's just like, her credibility to me is just like, if you want my opinion on the situation, that's my opinion. To me, she's just a crazy old woman looking for clout.
That could have been you. No, it couldn't. Well, yeah, it could. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to be like, oh no, I would never let that happen. Because, no, it just makes me, like, I don't know him at all. Like, I've never been to that point of his, no, actually, yeah, anytime he's hit me, I've been pretty hysterical and like, stop it. I agree, this battle isn't yours. Just sit back and watch the show. Just like she watched you fall and fail. And then called Jennifer Corvina about it and fucking talked about it. I know, right, Ashley? Like, they're disgusting. Honestly, I really hope that she's not being abused, but they deserve all of this outing. Absolutely. He is an abuser. Yes. Not just that. He will kick the shit out of somebody. Absolutely.
Here is a beautiful food. I'm gonna eat.
Are you fucking serious?
One night. Roti, yes. Banga.
I can't feel bad for her. Like, I'm watching her right now. Look, like, supporting him. She's fucking insane. Should I call him? Oh, guys, I just want to fucking, like, give everything another chance and just be things normal. and be like a travel couple and do content together. What? Fuck, I can't help it. I just want to be with them sometimes. Nader, here's the deal. If you really love me and want to be with me, you have to prove it really well. So here's the deal. You have to go online, admit every single time you were abusive to me and apologize. Admit that you love me. Admit that you will do everything to work towards being a better person and towards our relationship because you want a future with me and you want to have babies with me in the future and you want to make things right and become a better person. Then maybe we'll talk. He obviously didn't hear the audio, probably.
The reason I played that clip, I was trying to show you guys my thought process while watching this, while seeing how she's getting upset about how they're not addressing it. They're doing the thing. I don't know why I'm looking at the chat. They're doing the thing that she wishes she could do, as sick as that sounds. They're ignoring it. They're deleting. They're carrying on as if everything's okay. And that is something deep down Chantal's always wanted to do, even through all the allegations, which, again, I believe enough of them. Obviously, she's lied and exaggerated, but I've believed enough. She's wanted to be able to do what Didi is doing, carrying on. Guys, it's fine. I'm going to eat this nasty-ass food. I'm going to be here. Lipstick on. Look, my eyes look fine. That's what Chantal has wanted to do, and she couldn't do it. So while she sits here and blames other people and all these things, and it's not her, I'm the ultimate victim, that's what Chantal has wanted to do this whole time and couldn't do it. And she's getting mad because she's seeing like, oh, in her mind, she's like, they're not getting away with anything. We've been new. But for her, they're getting away with it. They're not going to get the hate that she has. They're not going to, Didi's, well, in her mind, she probably thinks Didi's not mentally going through some of the things that she's going through, but she probably is. But Didi's able to put up this front and keep Nader by her side. Didi's able to do the thing that Chantal couldn't do over the last year.
Okay, so that was a lot of drama. Not doing it.
Listen, I will make this clear before we start.
We're human, but we can't do this.
I'll make this clear before we start.
Are they for real?
Nobody.
Dead serious, bitch.
He didn't hear the audio or what?
They don't care.
Your brother is single, and this one.
Or they're pretending not to.
Just to come to say bitch, say it. So.
Okay, so he's not going to address anything. He needs to be arrested. That's fucking bullshit. You need to release the rest of it.
And Sam's Bar Lounge, you have no idea. You have no thought at all how that affects the victims of Nader watching that shit. And you can say don't watch it. Knowing it's on YouTube. Knowing it's on YouTube is triggering. That shit should not be entertainment. Okay? This is people's fucking lives, you sick fucking idiots.
Breathe.
You don't give a fuck. And that's why you're a piece of shit and a bad mom and a shit human. You're a bad mom because you're a shit human, and I hope you fucking rot, and I hope you suffer for what you do to people.
Those are 5 days apart. She wanted more. Expose it all. Where's the rest? Don't leave us hanging. 5 days later. You, Sam? Sam? You? I want to speak to your mother. I want to speak to your fucking mother. That's where she's at now. Okay.
At the same time,
Look at this dumbass bitch.
Now Didi's a dumbass bitch. Damn.
Why does she look like fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman? Okay, you two are fucking sick and need to be taken off the internet.
Thank you, Gina.
Nobody wants, like, this guy's live all day thinking people want to chat with him.
Thank you so much. Thanks for support, guys.
Look at these idiots.
You guys are amazing. Because you see the reality.
What?
She is fuming.
iPad died. His iPhone died.
His iPad's gonna die when I call the fucking...
It's not your dad. What?
The link video, the link what they want. The link video cut out of parts. Film. I say that clear and I'm not gonna answer again.
No. They didn't see it.
So,
Guys.
not fake. Read one.
Oh no, I've been hearing about that. I know there's a chance that there's something that they may have on Chantal, but I do think it's also a mix of the fact that she's also upset that this channel also shines a light on the fact that she could never become what she still had hopes of becoming with nader. If these leaks exist, I don't know. Again, please shut that shit down. But obviously, whoever that is, they're adults. They're going to do what they want. But if this is true as well, I could see that also playing a reason or playing a part in why her tune has changed. Also, she was sitting there going through, what was it? It was like one of her... I know there's been a lot of streams, but one of the past streams in the last few days where she was concerned there's something she might have said about Delphine that could have been recorded. Granted, Chantal has talked shit about Delphine on her channel, so that's actually not a shock. And for anyone who's not familiar or doesn't remember, Delphine is nader's ex that he stabbed, who later on passed away while he was locked up. So.
And ask yourself a question. Why Jennifer Fakana doing that? Because she don't got ABQ. That's it. That's simple, easy, everybody see it. So I'm not gonna answer this anymore.
And we asked her in the chat. I don't want to talk about this too much, but you asked her in the chat. You have something to say, what is it? What's the question?
Chantal, exactly. Our Chantal, no.
If Jennifer had something to say, she would say,
no, I'm not watching. I'm not doing it. I'm not watching them. I can't fucking do it.
You would think she won't be able to watch him, seeing that it could be triggering since she, has been put through so much by him. But it's not that. It's the performance that they're putting on. That's what's too much. I can't watch it. It's too much. They're getting away with the thing I couldn't do. Okay. Thank you to Press Rabbit. Thank you. I'll tell you, that performance was something cute. I was just like, girl, you tried. At least you tried.
I can't watch him gaslight. I can't fucking watch his ugly, psychotic, squinty, her fucking alcoholic squinty face.
Damn. The tune changed so fast. Now she's, back to bashing Didi. Remember earlier when she was like, I can't even bash Didi right now. I can't even. Because, Didi, she just heard a clip that was so heartbreaking. That changed up quick.
And his fucking tweaker, I can't. I hope they go to hell. I hope they burn in fucking hell. I watch him and Didi have fun and there's no fucking drama, and I'm honestly fucking jealous.
And that clip is still true today. Chantal is still jealous. Very jealous of Didi and nader. Chantal, a few months ago, was jealous of a potential rape victim, and she is now sitting here jealous of another victim of nader's. Because what she doesn't have that they had is a connection to nader. May will be dragging, hopefully, nader through that fucking court system and getting a conviction. Didi is by his side. As sick as that sounds, they're still in his life in some way. She's not. And that's something that she's very jealous of. Which makes her so sick. Jesus, get help, you dumb bitch.
Any sympathy I had for her is out the fucking window.
It was fake.
Goodbye. Yeah, I think we are off on thinking Dudu is...
Imagine watching another victim, right? Because Chantal's claiming to be this victim, the victim of all victims. Imagine just simply watching that victim lie the way you did. Actually, Chantal, took it a few levels up, but simply lie in the face of her abuser to protect herself. They live together. That was enough to. Nope, don't feel bad for her. Fuck this bitch. Fuck her. She's on her own. Go ahead. That's all it took. It's almost as if the sympathy and the care and the concern and the worry was fake. Jesus.
Being victimized. Anyone want to feel sorry for Dudu now? Absolutely not. It's really triggering. All that abuse towards another person, and the first thing that comes to your mind is to get revenge on fucking me and Dee Dee. And that's really fucked up. So you know what? Karma, bitch. Karma.
She really should stop using that word.
Coming for you. Yeah. And you, Nader? You don't even want to know what's coming for you. I don't even have to say.
It ain't coming
you are
from
probably
you,
the single most handedly fucking evil, disgusting human piece of shit in the world. And you think you're gonna get away with that? You.
The glitch is on her end, not mine. It was the edit.
Cowardly dead tree looking coward.
I just want to remind everyone, I've said it through the months, Chantal's never been scared of Nader. Never. Just a reminder.
You hit a woman, you're a coward. You hit a woman, you're a fucking coward. Oh, he's got it coming. Your court date, you know how many people are meeting you there, Nader? Oh man, so many people message me for the address, and I'll give it to them.
Oh, that wasn't smart to say, was it?
She's fine. You see her with her fucking new hairdo and lipstick on. There you go. There's nothing we can do.
There was nothing Chantal was going to be able to do, nor did she want to do.
They're pathetic.
What Chantal tuned in to see is Nader mentioning how, or actually, she probably wanted Nader to mention when he'd be moving out of Dee Dee's home, what they were going to do moving forward, and then she was going to have her eye on that prize and start putting a plan together. But that's not what she got. That's not what she got. Not at all.
The fact that Nader acts like someone cut words from Dee Dee and put them together is beyond insane. This guy has no idea how dumb he sounds. He really doesn't.
Nor do you.
I know, Rebe. It's like a peaceful feeling, but
Chantal will never sleep until Nader is isolated from anything with a fucking pulse. Chantal will never sleep peacefully because every single person she's attempted to get to know, aka pay to fuck her, has always just been that. Someone else that just needs a payment for them to actually fuck her. Please. She will never get over Nader.
Away, actually. And that's like, to have that type of hate in my heart for anyone. Like, I don't hate her that way, but I hate him that way. To the point where, like, if he passed away, I wouldn't give a fuck. At all. At all. I know. Of course he's gonna say it's fake. He's just gonna keep lying. He's just gonna keep lying and lying and lying. He's deleting every message related to the audio. Everyone should bombard his chat with that.
Agreed,
He's an abuser. He shouldn't even be here.
You know what the last thing you should do is encourage viewers to go bombard the chat of an abuser while his victim's sitting there. That's dumb as fuck. Because when that live stream turns off, if he's frustrated, who does he take it out on? But of course, Chantal doesn't think that far ahead because Chantal never gave a fuck about Dee Dee. Or the fact that, and that's the thing, Chantal don't have to. Chantal could sit here and say the most vile shit like, fuck that bitch, you're going to get it how I get it. Oh, well, let's watch. Would it be fucked up? Sure, but at least it's true. Don't put on the performance. For what? What's the purpose? We all know what the truth is.
Yolanda super chat another 20. What an attention whore. When someone ends up in your family sick, Yolanda, it's because you supported a fucking abuser. So don't go crying to anybody about it.
So my understanding is Yolanda is a viewer. I think at the time he titled one of his streams with Yolanda's name. But for Chantal of all people to say out of her mouth, because she's supporting Nader, one of her family members may fall ill. Chantal Marie, the one who ignored her grandmother, who swore on her grandmother as well, ignored her grandmother because she was too busy chasing a bum, collecting STDs, and throwing money at this man, trying to purchase this man, all while ignoring her family, is saying that? Okay. I just wanted to clarify.
My guess is, though, you don't have anyone in your life who loves you, because why the fuck would anyone love someone who supports an abuser? Did you hear her crying in the audio, you fucking insane idiot?
This is right after Chantal heard Tweety crying out.
Her fucking alcoholic squinty face and his fucking tweaker. I can't. I hope they go to hell. I hope they burn in fucking hell. I don't give a fuck about them, both of them.
Welcome, Subway.
Oh, part of me just wants to endure whatever it is.
This, I didn't know at what point I put it in. Okay, this clip, I'm going to run it back. I need y'all to hear it full screen.
And his fucking tweaker. I can't. I hope they go to hell. I hope they burn in fucking hell. I don't give a fuck about them, both of them.
It's coming up right here.
Oh, God. Part of me just wants to endure whatever it is, just to, like, endure that pain over the pain of not. Do you know what I mean? Just fucked up.
And that's the truth. Chantal wishes she could have endured whatever it is that he was putting her through, be able to put on that front when she gets in front of her live streams, and then she still would have had Nader in her mind by his side. Keep in mind, he would have been dicking down anything with a pulse still. But that's what she wishes, even till this day. And that's what Didi's accomplishing in her eyes. Fucking shame.
Who would care? I know, like they're celebrities. Who would put that much time into faking? She swore on her mother's life.
Sure does, babe.
Wow. She, you know what? Her caring about her mother could be fucking fake. And she's probably waiting for her mother to croak so she can give money to Nader. Think of how much money she's going to inherit.
She's so
Nader's going to get that money.
She's so good.
Well, that's why I'm shocked. Like, I stood up for myself. I know you guys think.
I just want to remind everyone, a few minutes ago, she was faking concern and shock and trying to keep down her excitement. And this is what she's saying now.
Think, okay, well, I would simp for him. Nothing compared. I was a fucking bitch to him compared to
Chantal. I don't know. Whatever. Magical dreams. Exactly. She forgets that.
Her? Fuck, I gave him shit. And you know what? I'm gonna continue to do it. And that's why he hates me. That's why it would never have worked, because he cannot fucking make me sign a contract. He cannot control me. Well, they'll get their karma. Look at, people are getting their karma right now.
She's so happy.
I cannot tell you what seeing that fucking does to a fucking victim. You fucking vile. You're more vile than Nader. Because you sat there and you allowed it. Because if you reported it that night...
Coming from a person who literally made a mockery out of reporting Nader for SA. But carry on. Go ahead, girl. Finish this performance out.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't. That shit should not be on YouTube. For everyone to see somebody being abused like that? For entertainment. For trolls to fucking shit all over. You have no respect for human life whatsoever. At the cost of entertainment. Just because you can. Do you really think that you should do that?
Really, really fucking think about it. For a few views on YouTube, or to fuck Nader and Dee over because she's with Nader now where you want to be, you dumb fucking selfish bitch.
No self-awareness. None whatsoever.
I really think it's time to stop giving him any attention on your channel. Yeah.
Well, we all know she's still giving him attention. It's Chantal. Rants with Jordan, thank you. Thank you for all the support throughout this stream. Thank you. And yeah, yeah. Chantal, what I tell you, if Chantal's gonna do anything, she's gonna speak. She's gonna speak and give talking points to the rest of us. And give us talking points to drag the fuck out of her. She never learns. But what else is new? It's Chantal. It's Chantal. But y'all, the stream wasn't technically supposed to be this long, but I kept talking in the beginning. I know that's I talk a lot in general, so yeah, probably used to that. But I just want to thank anyone who came out to this very late night stream, even if you came late, even if you're watching on playbacks. I appreciate you. On the way out, I'd appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoyed any part of this. Well, maybe enjoy is not the right word with this topic, but if you took anything away from this, how about that? Just support the channel. Give it a thumbs up. I appreciate all the channel members, all the messages that I missed. I apologize. I'll get better with the next stream. It's just I had a lot to get off my chest and I couldn't do both because I'll lose my train of thought. And y'all get it. Y'all fuck with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here after this long break. I actually did enjoy my time away. I thought I'd be coming back talking a bit about that. Nothing too detailed. I thought that's what this stream was originally going to be when I was coming back, but obviously a lot has changed, a lot has happened, and here we are. And through the tough conversations, I'm grateful that you guys are here as well. When it comes to the funny stuff we laugh at, thank you for being there as well. I will do a community post in the next couple of days about the retro react you guys want to do. Pretty much I'm just going to skim the comments and see what's the most common, and then maybe I'll do a poll, and then I'll get some stuff together. We can have a good time, kick it, and just take a moment, because I'm still going to be watching these abusive, predatory crackheads. And remember, crackheads, plural. Both predatory, both abusive, both crackheads. Nader and Chantal, one and the same. One is just slightly, more dangerous. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, be better today than you were yesterday, and greater tomorrow than you will be today. And if all else fails, please do not be desperate enough to try to write yourself your own storyline by doing what the fuck these clown-ass bitches did. And when I say clown-ass bitches, I mean Jennifer, Pretty Genius, and that Sam account. You get it. Don't do that. I'm tired. I'm about to go eat. Y'all take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
My type, typically, if I'm looking for somebody attracted, tall enough, in really good shape, a nice jaw, chiseled features, black, dark hair, dark eyes, smells good.
It is gross. I'm a gross person. Let me be gross. Just don't come near me. Don't fuck me.
Nice hands. Works good with their hands. It's just the hypocrisy of it.
You think I have no standards at all? Well, they're low, but... After I shit at his house, I bend over in my lingerie and say, "Wipe me, daddy." Well, I'm not the only person on the internet who rages, right?
No, but you do rage kind of a lot.
I'm thinking of taking anger management because I don't deal with my anger very, very well.
My overreaching message? Tough. If you also don't want to die, you can't do all the other things you want. And what gets me, okay, when I was doing my A-levels at school, we went to London to visit some art galleries. And I think it was in the Hayward in London, the Museum of Modern Art. I think it was the Hayward, I might have the name wrong. There was a display, an exhibit that had 2 TV screens. And on one screen, it had a man in a suit jumping up and down, going quack, 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 quack. And on the other side, on a TV screen facing it, it had a jester jumping up and down, going no, 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 no. And it was essentially illustrating how both of those things took the same amount of effort. And I think about that when I look at her, when I look at her videos, when I look at how hard she works to wriggle out of the things she actually needs to do.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you.